timing and certainty of a firm's cash flows from financial instruments. Ladies and gentlemen, today the experts in this field have already given you a good flavor of what the future is about, how IFRS 9 would help in improving the shortcomings of IAS 39, and how it's going to impact particularly the banking industry in Pakistan. Once again, I congratulate Institute of Chartered Accountants of Pakistan for being a harbinger of change and bringing the best practices and latest standards to Pakistan. State Bank, as always, will continue to support these initiatives of the Institute. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And we would now like to present mementos as the token of our appreciation. So, if you could please help us, sir. If you could just be on this side. I would like Arsalan Khalid to please come on stage. I think Arslan has just moved out of the room, so we'll wait for him to come back. If Noman, if you could please come on stage and take your memento. Farhan, if you could please come on stage. Ms. Lubna Farooq, if you could please come on stage. Amin, if you could please come on stage and take your memento. I would now request our President to please come on stage and present a memento as token of our appreciation to our chief guest. Thank you, Harun Saab. Thank you, Nadeem. Now I would request Mr. Farooq Rahman, who is my colleague partner at A. Ferguson Company, member of the Council of ICAP, and who is the present chair of the Financial Sector Committee, for his concluding remarks. Farooq, if you could.
Thank you, Zulfikar. I think we have had enough of IFRS for last 3 hours, so no more technical explanation or technical discussion or technical summary. I think our panel discussion after a very, very extensive presentation from Arsalan and then by Noman. So through the panel discussion, we've had good insight into the views that the regulator has. We have heard some very strong comments from Farhan, who has especially flown from Lahore. So thank you very much, Farhan, coming here. Since we have a good understanding of IFRS 9, so on a lighter side, in a firm, there was a very senior accountant. He always come to the office in the morning, takes out a paper from his drawers, from his cabinet, looks at that paper, gives that gesture, and then puts it back. And this, he was doing it for years and years. So the trainees and the other people around, they were all curious that what is happening, why this always comes and look at that paper. So one day, their patience is broken. So they said, we'll break the cabinet and we'll take out the paper and we'll see what is written there. So they took out the paper and they read that. So this is what was written on that paper. Left is debit, right is credit. So I hope after this session, this is something not going to happen. I think there are three takeaways. Very clearly, I think everyone I can hear very clearly from at least from people who are in the profession that IFRS 9 is something that we have to look forward to, we have to adopt, implement from the banks and from the regulator side. They are making a more cautious comment by saying that we have to look into our ground reality, look at what is happening in the economy, and they are not hesitant, but what they are saying is that this should be done in a transition manner. Guidance from the regulator and the profession together will bring more insights into our understanding. I was looking at what is happening on this account internationally, and let me show you that everywhere in countries, even in our neighboring country, India, this IFRS 9 is a topic of discussion. They are deliberating, they are building the understanding, and this is something that everybody is keeping their fingers crossed at how they are going to implement this and what will be the actual impacts when the numbers will and the financial statement will come out eventually. So this is a very hot topic nowadays around the world. So for us, we at the ICAP, this is our one of the obligation to kind of build the awareness on the new IFRS. So that is what we have started doing it. We have had this discussion in the Accounting Standard Committee. We had this discussion in the Financial Sector Committee, and now we have also gone to the State Bank, made a presentation there. Now we have come here, we have deliberated, we have heard the views, and as I said, the takeaways are that we have to move forward and debate more to really get more insights. Three things that I mentioned is that the risk and the finance people of the bank have to speak to each other. There will be impact on the maintenance of capital, so that is something that has to be looked at and debated. And also a metric that was discussed about the taxation side of it, how the taxation authorities are going to take it. So in future, there will be more discussion on this. I'm envisaging that now the busy season will start for not only for the professionals, for the industry. So we will be having another session sometime in March, and we will have more specific, deep down, detailed discussion, and we'll be taking along State Bank in that participation. I know there are a number of people from State Bank. We have invited them to come here and kind of listen and educate themselves about this new development. So I close again on a lighter side. Looking at this IFRS, I'm sure some of the professionals must be saying it that खत भी इनका बहुत खूब, इबारत भी बहुत अच्छी, अल्लाह करे ज़ोर कलम और ज़्यादा. Thank you.
Thank you, Farooq, for your concluding remarks and for this share that you have had. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SRC, I would like to again thank everyone for taking participation into this program. Please join us for the lunch which is served outside. Thank you very much.